Hello, hello. Test, 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 test. What's up, y'all? Whoa, vibes are so different. I was streaming like 8 hours ago, and I just woke up. That was last night. I woke up a little bit ago. And that was like a fun-loving, happy Friday night stream. Not that this isn't... not that this stream isn't in good spirits, but it hits differently. You know, 6:15 in the morning. But don't take me wrong. I'm not forcing that. This would be my preferred streaming time overall. Just with a cup of coffee. It's when I feel my mind feels the best. It's when I feel fresh. So happy to be doing it. Okay. So this is our second stream of Pokemon Run Bun attempt 24, which is the first stream where we have made some conscious efforts to change things, how we've been doing the early game thus far. The most notable change is running purely Chimchar. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that forever, but I'm going to stick with it for a little bit. And I think this is an interesting run. The encounters off the gate are not incredible. Our Chimchar is quite good though. But I think out of this entire box, the thing that stands out is right here. Because this will turn into a very good Hitmonlee. Which is supposed to be really good for Roxanne, which is one of the many Run and Bun early game gate checks. So because of that, it's our job with this box to try desperately to get this Tyro to a Hitmonlee into Roxanne. It might be hard because we stopped in Slateport last night and I was looking at things this morning before I went live and I realized I have 0 Frillish answers. Not like haphazard makeshift Frillish answers, but I just don't have any Frillish answers at all. We're just going to lose. With this team right here, we are just simply going to lose to the grunts. Sometimes I say like the grunts are suspicious or like it's going to be tough, but we have no good hidden powers. I checked. We're just going to lose. So all hope is not lost. But what that means is it means we actually have to fight Gavi now. Now Gavi, if you don't know, is an optional trainer that usually we don't spend a lot of time on in this game because you usually fight him after the grunts. And when you beat the grunts, your level cap increases to 21. Making Gavi quite easy. But with this box and with no Frillish answer, we need to fight Gavi now with the level cap only at 17, and that's going to make it a lot tougher. So, because Gavi's team is pretty much capped at 17, he has 5 Pokemon, 2 level 16s and 3 level 17s, so it's almost like a gym leader fight, by the way. It shouldn't be. You should do it, if you can, after the grunts. But as is, it's going to be. So I kind of know what I'm doing for it. I think I'm going to go Monferno lead. We could also lose the Gavi, and then this morning stream could just end up being a brand new run, which would be fine. I'm going to go Monferno, Egg, Ponyta. Okay, I didn't write this down. And then 2 water types to gang up on the opposing Ponyta, which will probably be like, I think Clauncher makes a lot of sense. And they do take a lot of damage, huh? Clauncher and probably Palpitoad. Palpitoad can actually probably just handle Ponyta if it switches in on the right move. Okay. Let's look at this a little closer. Monferno, Egg, my Ponyta, Palpitoad. Yeah, Palpitoad can probably handle Ponyta. Like I said, if it switches in on the right move, probably Flame Wheel. Okay. Dustung. So that's 2 left. What's a good Sunflora answer? Ekans, I guess. And then a good Dustox answer. I have one more slot left. Can Ponyta always beat Palpitoad? Or can Palpitoad always beat Ponyta, rather? Meh. It really needs to come in on Flame Wheel, huh? Like, is it even worth bringing in, like, Chimchar, for example, is what I'm wondering. What's Chimchar's hidden power? Psychic. Weasel's grass. And Staryu is rock. Okay. It's actually kind of interesting. Probably not, though. Definitely Chimchar. Chimchar's just notably bulkier than a lot of what we have. With hidden power psychic, like, actually... I was gonna say doing some okay damage to Dustox, so it's actually, like, literally not even true. Okay. Let's play rough. I don't really like that. It's going double kick. Alright. Like I said, this isn't going to be easy. This stream very well could turn into start a new run after trying this, but we're going to try. This I'm sure about. I mean, I feel like it's very likely that Palpitoad's going to beat Ponyta. Ah, wait, it has a citrus berry. Okay. So yeah, I do need help on it. Okay. So we get -1 speed. By the way, I'm not even sure I can beat, like, the eel. -1 speed goes to 29, huh? Horsey's still slower. Does do a lot of damage, though, if I can get it in. But I probably do need 2 speed drops. Or 2 attacks from Palpitoad, preferably. Otherwise, I'm kind of in trouble. Okay. So that opens the door for Staryu. Staryu's hidden power rock. It's not really good against... I'm looking for, like, a mon that could double up to potentially help against Dustox too, but I don't really think it exists that much. I think we can get through here. It's just gonna be very tight and the margins are very thin, which is why we're spending some time on it. Okay. Huh. I'm very sold on these 5 Pokemon, being Monferno, Execute, Ponyta, Palpitoad, and Ekans. It's just I'm having trouble deciding what the 5th should be, or the 6th should be. I'm gonna need help against Dustox, I think. And then I'm also gonna need help maybe against Ponyta. If I had Quillfish, it would dumpster it. Okay. What's Horsey's hidden power? Psychic. Oh, actually, is that interesting? Probably not. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. There's a world in which I could consider going for like infinite mud slaps on the Dustox with Croagunk, because I don't really do any damage, but it also doesn't really do any damage to me. But because it's Shield Dust, that won't work. So, small issue there. My gut kind of tells me it's just another water type. It's just I'm struggling to figure out what the best option there would be. Because ideally it would be another water type that I could also use on Dustox, and like I kind of don't think that exists. So then, if that's the case, I'm like thinking about, should it just be like Staravia? Because it's better against Dustox. But if I do end up having to use that on Ponyta, I risk Flame Body, which I don't want to do. But damn. Yeah, it's very close here. Because if I get Flame Bodied, like literally Staravia doesn't help against Dustox at all. It'll just lose actually. So would everything else, though. True. So I think I have to bring this. I think it's got to be like this. And then it gets a little complicated from there, too, even, right? With the items. I should have done the. I could have done this last night if I had thought that, if I had known the risks, so that today we could have just been starting a new stream or a new run if we lose. But hopefully, A, hopefully we won't lose. B, this would have taken thought to get to, and I didn't have the bandwidth in me last night after getting here. Because I would have needed to sit down and do like I did this morning and weigh the pros and cons versus going Gabby now versus going for the grunts now. So you know what? I actually think this should be Pecha Berry. I'll tell you why. First of all, Monferno's going to try to counter this Bibarel. It's not even guaranteed to work. We could just lose. It's basically a 75% chance to work in our favor. Low Sweep and a Mach Punch should kill. But I could take damage and then be in Aqua Jet range, which would be bad. However, I'm faster already, right? So I can't actually go Orin here, because what could happen is I could Low Sweep, do the damage you need to do, and then it could pluck my Orin, and then I'm screwed. So we should not give it any opportunities to heal, even though it's not guaranteed to go for Pluck, because there's overlapping ranges between Super Fang and Aqua Jet. I never died at any crits, and minimum low sweep roll would leave Mach Punch with a 75% chance to kill. So we actually have better than 75% chance. But should my berry not... So I can't afford to go Orin, therefore, but should my berry not get plucked, I think the next best thing would be Pecha to help on... Is my Staravia even faster than Ponyta? It would be, regardless, it would be after speed drops. It's not normally. Okay. Makes sense. And yeah, I can't really go Monferno against Dustox clean because I could be just super duper low. Yeah, so this is correct. So this should be Pecha. It's the best item. Execute is going to have to do some weird-ass stuff against... Electric, honestly. There's two real options. I can go for Poison Powder or I can go for Bullet Seed. I think I should go for Poison Powder. What's Poison Powder's accuracy? And then Bullet Seed? If we miss Poison Powder, it's another lose condition here. It's 90%. Yeah, and I'm gonna need pivots, right? So this definitely has to be Pecha, though. I think it's definitely correct. This is gonna be a fun one. Oh boy. Then Ponyta is an interesting one. It's here as a pivot and a Sunflower answer. A cringe Sunflower answer. Okay. I can't really afford just to get Grass Whistled though. So I think I need to be Chesto. As shitty as it is. I am just dead to crit, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. And I'm taking like attacks with Ponyta too. From the other Ponyta, which is not good. Yeah, that's really bad actually. Oh my god. Now I'm thinking about this a bit more clearly. Hopefully Eggy can just get through Eel. I think it's less likely to than to be able to though. Would just bring in Ponyta, or yeah, Ponyta I think. Be going for double kick. You can consider going through Staravia on that to help. I think that's not bad. Getting Flame Whale and going you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Eek, dude, eek. Hopefully Monferno's healthy, because... Jesus. Do I even want to do that, though? No, I don't think so. I think I would just go hard Palpitoad and pray. No, I can't. I can't do that. Could go execute if I have it, bait Flame Wheel. But I still think it's suspicious. I think I gotta actually get an Intimidate down, man. The crazy thing is this, as I really get into the nitty gritty weeds of this fight, I think I'm gonna lose. Because well, to be clear, if we take a death, we reset, right? So, but this is still way, way, way more doable, even if it's not that doable, than trying the grunts right now, which is why I'm doing this. The grunts, we will just lose to Frillish. We have 0 Frillish answer. So I'm trying to beat this trainer in the hopes of gaining an additional counter because he's guarding a patch of grass in which we will get a Frillish counter, which is pretty likely because it's going to be a guaranteed electric type. Okay. So this, I think we're going to get probably you. It's going to be you and you. Nothing else to be. Yeah. Okay, from there. I mean, the best case scenario is execute actually 1v1ing Eel, which is possible. I just think it's kind of unlikely. But if that happens and I get Ponyta Flame Wheel, that's like best case. Is it even though? How much does Soft Sand do from Palpitoad? It doesn't change the rules at all. Okay, cool. Got it. Man, do I really need to go? So we get Flame Wheel, we go through Ponyta, I guess, and then we get Double Kick, and we're giving this an Intimidate, because I have to. That is not fun. I think I gotta do it, though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we're always getting Energy Ball from Sunflora. And like, hopefully Ponyta's healthy enough. It might not be, though. Or no, I see. Right. This makes sense, actually. We're doing Ekans on you. Which is fine. That should work. Okay, cool. So Ekans is definitely Chesto. Right. I kind of misread my lines here. I think Ponyta should be Orin. Yeah. I thought I needed this for Sunflora too for a second. Okay, this makes more sense. So you on you. I think I have to get an Intimidate. And then we gotta go here to beat Ponyta. Ekans on Sunflora. And then I think this should be Pecha. Now, should Ponyta actually be Pecha? That's a good question. I think this is right. Maybe, honestly, it probably should be if I'm trying to help out on Eel. I don't know, though. Alright, we're almost there, regardless. Okay, so. This is definitely right. This is definitely right. This is a question mark right now. I think Pecha's probably right, though. Okay. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. The only thing that I'm thinking about is it's a pretty have to have it pivot, but I think I'm going Intimidate here. So Double Kick, we're not going here, we're going here. Then I'm getting Flame Wheel, we're going back. And like that does like no damage. Yeah, I don't think I have to be too worried about that. I think we're definitely gonna be dodging crits here. Then we go here and then we try to win. Ekans on this. And then Staravia, Monferno, Ponyta, whatever I have left. To try to win against that. That's not right. That shouldn't be Pecha. This should be Chesto. I think actually this should be Orin. Yeah, because your only job is to help fight Ponyta. A lot of these Pokemon have multiple jobs, potentially, depending on what HP they're at. But you actually don't Palpitoad, you just have to beat the Ponyta. We're giving you Intimidate for help, probably, because I think you're gonna need it. Okay. Originally I was thinking 2 water types, but I don't think I can have 2 water types here. Okay, I think this is right. Took some while to figure it out and consider, but yeah. Okay, let's do it. Oh boy, y'all. Oh boy. Gabby pre-grunts. I need to, though. There's no other way. I think I've done this once before, and it was hard, but we had Quillfish, which helped a lot on it. Okay. Be a shame to lose this run like this, but might have to be. I mean, we could just not beat the Bibarel. But I think Monferno will clutch up, if I had to guess. Okay. Let's give it a try. Alright, Gabby. I need this encounter. Usually I do you after the grunts, but I have no frillish answer. And by no frillish answer, I mean 0 said frillish answers. So I'm trying you at level 17 cap, which is not recommended. But let's see how it goes. It's not impossible. We could get through here. 1 death I'm resetting, right? Not because we're playing that, but there would just be no point in continuing. I mean, I don't even really know what I want to see here outside of just making sure that we high roll the slow sweep. Okay, didn't go for Aqua Jet. That's definitely enough damage, by the way. I think we're safe. Actually goes for Super Fang, so it could have been Orin. Unfortunate, I think. But all good. This definitely kills based off that roll. Good job, Monferno. I think this will be Eel. Yeah. Could just Super Fang here. I think we're gonna go slow because this is a tough fight at this cap. Shockwave crit kills. So therefore I think I just have to go Eel, even though this could be Super Fang and be hella annoying, but nothing else to think about. It could also be Toxic, actually. Yeah, has to be here. I think Shockwave is probably best case. Nice. That crit is not good, although I suppose it does lower Super Fang damage, so maybe it's a wash. I think I have to hit a Poison Powder here. Like, actually, even though it's only 90% accurate, I think just spamming Bullet Seed is not optimal considering what we have to do. So execute, please. Execute, please. Nice. I thought it missed for a second. Okay. The residual damage over the amount of turns that it's going to take to beat this will definitely outweigh just clicking a random Bullet Seed here. Now, Shockwave crit on my execute does 18. So I'm actually in range. However, there's no way I can switch yet. This could be, yeah, I have to Bullet Seed 100% of the time. This could be Toxic even. This could be Super Fang. Toxic's actually best case because I still have my Petra intact. Okay, exactly. That's really good, by the way. So we'll just heal this up. And I'm gonna stay in the following turn and also Bullet Seed. This is a citrus berry, so it's gonna be extremely bulky. This is Adamant Execute, which is not a great nature, but it's kind of funny here because it's not the worst. Nice crit execute, okay. More than 2 hits, let's go. That's not bad. 3 hits and a crit is a pretty good roll. Yeah, exactly, I knew this was citrus berry. So that's part of the reason I poison powdered. It's definitely stay in and attack here. Same reason as last time. Okay. We are switching the following turn though, obviously. Execute kind of did what was expected here. I could use some good rolls again, execute, by the way. Nice crit, okay. 2 crits in a 4 hit? Oh man. People are sleeping in this house, so I gotta be a little quiet. Okay. Execute almost actually soloed this. So, okay. Lots of interesting stuff going on here. Let's pause and think. Whew, whew, whew. My god, I can't believe I'm doing Gavi pre-grunts and this actually could work. I can't afford to go... I have to go Ponyta. There's actually just no other pivot. Sucks a little bit, but yeah. I think best case is Shockwave non-crit. Yeah, I literally have nothing else. I could risk here, but I can't go here on a Super Fang. It would be disastrous, so... yeah, have to go Ponyta. What are you going for? Okay, don't crit. Nice. Maybe it should have been Orin. I'm definitely gonna kill here, which is nice. Yeah, Flame Wheel does the job. Alright, that was pretty solid. Just double and triple checking. We're still not through, but I would say this is a good start. Yeah, this is what we expected. So, this is double kick. Almost always. I don't really want to give up HP on Staravia, but I kind of have to. And double kick is the move to switch it on, so we're going to go here for an Intimidate. And then we're going to go immediately into Toad, and we're going to try to win. This is how it's got to go down. Again, we're doing this because we have no Frillish answer. So this fight's a lot scarier than it should be. Yep, don't crit. Don't crit. Beautiful. Gotta go Toad. That Intimidate's actually pretty big, and the no crit's also very helpful. This should be Flame Wheel. Wait, can this be Play Rough? I don't think it matters. It actually can be Play Rough, which is unfortunate. So we don't go Toad. I'm glad I paused and thought about this. We're actually always going back into Ponyta right now. And then we're going Toad from there. Got it. Right, this is the pattern of play I need. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe Ponyta should have been Orin. I debated that for a long time, but... yeah, because we can't come in on Play Rough, exactly. Okay. Yeah, because the Orin would have activated here. I think it would have been helpful. Oh well. Now we go here. I don't know. Petra still makes some sense if you ask me, but... okay. This is a citrus berry, so Toad's not even guaranteed to win, but we have to try. Should be double kick, don't crit. Nice. Nice. In theory, I could get a 2-shot if I low roll into high roll. Okay. That doesn't matter. I'm special attacking. Nope. I mean, I'm definitely in crit range, but there's nothing else to do. I have to stay in and dodge a crit. That's like literally what has to happen. Please. I tried so hard for this plant toad to try to get a potential Frillish answer so I can keep the run alive. Okay, we actually do it. Nice. This has no priority moves. We have it here. Still not over. But good job. This is definitely going to be Flora, right? Energy ball always. Okay. Ekans, I think you got to do your job here, buddy. Wait. Wait just a minute. Okay. So Ekans, so this does not have a Sludge Bomb kill. This is an Energy Ball kill. Ekans would much prefer to switch into Sludge Bomb. Energy Ball actually does like a lot. I think I need to try to manip to get that. So how, right? It's a great question. Dude, Energy Ball does half to Staravia. That's actually insane. Can I go Ponyta? I think I needed to be, I think I should have been, Orin on Ponyta. I think it's just a slight mistake. Because I can't go Energy Ball now, we'll just be baiting a random move. Doesn't really make sense. Inferno. Also could have been Orin there. Same thing, it would just be baiting a random move. Ekans just does take a fuck ton of damage though from Energy Ball. I don't think I got any other switches though. I think maybe we were considering Palm Tree if it was healthy, but... So yeah, Ekans has got to do its job. I mean, if I get crit, if I get defense drops, so much can go wrong here, but... Come on, baby. You got this, Ekans. You got this. That does nothing. Okay. Tank, buddy. No drop. I might just be dead. I live non-crit. Okay. I live non-crit by exactly 1 HP. So, it could also Grass Whistle here. I think I gotta get an Energy Ball off, and then we have to consider a switch. Or a Poison Fang off, rather. Alright. Ekans, you can still hold, buddy. I believe in you. It's actually a really high roll. Okay, that's really good. It's not supposed to do that much. Huh. Am I missing something? No, I don't think so. I think it's just like literally the max possible roll. Alright, Poison Fang again. Is it even correct to go for Bite, Flinch? Maybe. No, because it Grass Whistled there. Everything's pretty good. This could be Grass Whistle again, so I actually can't afford to switch. Okay, we have to Poison Fang. Or we have to Poison Fang or Bite. And I don't actually know which one is more optimal. I think bite, honestly. I think we should go for the bite flinch, yeah. Because unless I'm like misreading this, I can never two-shot. It looks like it did over half, but I think it's lying to me. I'm only 5 attack. This is level 17, neutral nature against the Sunflora. This says 37 to 48% maximum. Guaranteed 3-hit KO. So I think I should bite. We get a flinch, we Poison Fang. If it Grass Whistles, we switch. If it crits us, we reset. If it Leech Sheets, I just attack. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I mean, I think there's some skill there, right? Like, I have to recognize that that is the play. Okay, so we always have to just stay in and attack. There's nothing else to do. We take the kill here. We might actually get through this. This is kind of cool because you usually don't fight Gabby now, but I had to, right? Because I don't have a Frillish answer. And that's not good because Gabby is considered free because specifically because you can usually do the grunts first and then get a new level cap and fight him. But we had to fight him straight up at the level cap that he's meant to be fought at without that loophole. And we're doing pretty well. I should not celebrate though because we could still lose to this Dustox. I'm hoping that we will not though. So I'm -1 Spadef. We need to remember that. So Venoshock's actually doing a ton. Additionally, I could get trapped in with Infestation, and then my Ekans is definitely gonna die. Which is kind of too bad, because if I didn't have that Spadef drop, I would definitely consider glaring here. Because I have the Oranberry equipped. Maybe we can come back in, though. This is Venoshock or Infestation. Actually, this is really scary. Okay, let's think. We have our entire team left with whatever this is to try to get through. I think I do want to, at some point, like, angle to get Ekans back in. Ponyta can two-shot this. Damn. 16 HP. Man, I think if... Oh, this is rough. Because I think if I hadn't got Spadef drop, I'd be glaring here 100% of the time. But the fact that we did actually makes it really awkward with Venoshock stuff on Ekans specifically. I can't even paraflinch it because... it's Shield Dust. There's still consideration of glare here, by the way. Because, like, you guys know how much Venoshock does to my guys here? Like, 1,000,000. And, like, the thing is, I think if I take Infestation on anybody that wants to switch in now, we're also going to lose. Actually, that's true. It would be so sad for this to go. So I actually have to glare here, I think. The other option... Whoa. Scary. Is Leer. And try to set up something for like Flame Wheel Monferno or Flame Wheel Ponyta or even Aerial Ace Staravia. How many drops do I need? It's looking like I would need 2. And if I got 2, Ponyta has a guaranteed 1-shot. Okay. I think I gotta stay in. Okay, if I stay in a Venoshock's -1 Spadef, that drop is so annoying. But we got lucky with the flinch, so I guess that gives it back a little bit. Oh, I actually don't have an Oran Berry. I already ate it. Okay, that makes this way worse. If I stay in Venoshocks, I think I gotta switch. Okay. I think I have to glare here. We're gonna have to get a little bit lucky, in my opinion. Glare can't miss, right? In this game, at least. Yeah. I think I'm gonna need to glare. I'm gonna need to get at least like one para. Okay, goes for Venoshock. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, we paralyzed this. Now I think the play is actually to fish, because that went down to Venoshock. I think the play is actually to fish for pairs on pivots and then try to two-shot. Or like infestation, right? So I think I pivot out here. Yeah, I definitely pivot out here. Okay. Whoa, this is really scary. Dude. Okay. If I switch into Staravia and it goes for infestation, am I fucked? Yes. If I switch to you and infestations, am I fucked? Yes. If I go to you and infestations, am I also fucked? It's probably the best try. Oh my god. We're gonna need some pairs at some point, I think. If I switch to you and Venoshocks, am I just switching back out to Ekans? I think so. But then infestations I lose, but it wouldn't. It would, yeah, it wouldn't. 3. Oh, this is tight. A death here is a reset, remember, so. It can always infestation, right? Yeah. Again, we're doing this because we had to fight Gavi because we had no Frillish answer, so we couldn't fight him at the level cap we normally fight him at. We had to fight him at the level cap below, and it's just a lot harder. So I think I have to switch here, and it's one of the 3. Monferno, Staravia, Ponyta. And I think we're just going to have to get lucky along the way at some point with paras. That's why we glared. I guess it's Ponyta is the best. Yeah. Alright. I gotta go Ponyta. I don't know. We're gonna have to... I think it's gonna have to get paired at some point, is all there is to it. And we're gonna have to try to ascend it when it does. Para now? Infestation, I think I lose. But I always have para outs if it infestations. Okay. I think it literally needs to get parried. Or we lose. Yeah, Venoshock would kill me. So if it doesn't get paired right now, we reset. There's no point in Stomp Flinch. Because Venoshock will kill me. Let's see. This run comes down to literally this. Looks like a good roll. Para? Nope. Alright, reset. Ugh. Oh gosh, Oran actually would have made a difference. That's so sad. I don't think that's a huge item loss because, like, oh man. The great Monferno run falls. That was such a good Chimchar, but the encounters just didn't support it. Okay, that's fine. I think we gave it a really good effort there, too. Shame. There was no other play. Well, hope you guys are in the mood for a new run. Let's see. So much effort to try to save that run, all in vain, but that's how it goes. So if I had been Orin, I actually think we would have won. But, yeah. I don't think there was anything. I feel bad about that. There's times where Pecha could have come in there. And also, our 110 encounter would have had to specifically be a Frillish counter. It's really sad, though, about the Tyro, because it was so good. That's okay, though. That is okay. So we get another day where we get to showcase how we're doing things slightly differently this time around. So after 23 full attempts, I'm kind of changing my outlook on how we're playing this game. I had been kind of going off vibes of like just the community general senses because I was new to Run Bun, but I feel like I gotta change something, and I feel like I have enough experience at this point to kind of know how I want to do it. We actually lived the Venoshock, which is crazy. I thought we were dead for sure. Couldn't get one para, really? I might reset for a good Chimchar. I usually don't, but I think I'm going to. So let's do this. I haven't done this before, but I think this is part of me playing a little bit new. Docile is fine. Actually, this'll work. Damn. Damn. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna be super picky about the nature. Like, you cannot complain about those IVs. It's funny because I've always been like I won't reset for a good starter. By the way, we're keeping the same nickname theme, so plants or any kind of flowers. But I think at this point I'm willing to reset for a new starter. That was so sad because I think it was such a creative option of like going for Gabby first to try to get a Frillish counter and like inching the run along. It would have been really fun. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess. We got endless candy, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, outside, I think the other thing that makes it not as big of a deal is like outside of the Tyrogue, our encounters were mid at best, right? I don't want to say they were trash, but they were super mid. It was runnable, I think, because I think the Tyro could have got us through Roxanne. Which is just, you know, there's value in just that. But outside of that, still not much, probably. Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. God, it's so crazy, like how much slower you move in this game without the running shoes. Glad you get them early. Okay, so per what we've discovered, I think most people go here to immediately check for, what's it called? If you get Finneon a reset, but I think I'm gonna stop doing that. We'll just run whatever we get. And actually, I think most people then go here to try to dupe out Fletchling. If you get it here, because that would be this would be a much preferred route to get Fletchling as opposed to 102. But I'm actually changing all of that with what I had thought about and what we discussed yesterday with wanting to do things a little differently. I think I'd go here first. And the reason is you have a chance to get a Synchronize Mon. And I think that's always worth it. So we're gonna go here. And then depending on what this encounter is, we'll go back to Little Root. I don't have Repellent on. I should be getting this encounter. This can be synchronized. Never had this here. Okay. Very interesting morning, guys. Is this always synchronized? It might be. I don't know. Very interesting morning. I definitely can't attack this. Abra has paper thin defenses. If I touch it, it will die. So I just need to throw balls and hope it gets in. I don't have anything else to do. Does the catch rate not change though? Because this thing's pretty hard to catch. Normally. Okay, cool. Okay, what kind of plant or flower would Abra be? It's a good question. I have no idea. Let's look for ideas. I don't even know what to like look for. Like, there's some good ideas here. All right. Just have enough space for this. Apparently Black Rose's symbol mystery. So I feel like this is a good option. Okay, are you synchronized? Your inner focus and you're brave. Ugh, gross. This thing is trash. This is so bad. It's actually got good special. Man, what a disappointment. Oh my god. Yeah, it can be synchronized. Evolves at 16, so it doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Does this do anything? Honestly, do we like want to reset this? It's not gonna do anything. Like, it can be a good encounter, but this one specifically... Yeah, I think so. Shame about the Chimchar, but we're playing things a little differently. A little closer to the vest, being a little bit more picky. Up to this point, I've been running basically everything. I'm not going to do that anymore. That's a shame, because, like, it's not because of Abra specifically that I'm resetting. It's specifically because of what nature that one was. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just being, like, per what we discussed yesterday, I'm just being more picky. I used to run everything just to kind of get a feel on the game, but after, what was it, 23 attempts, I feel like I can't do that anymore. I feel like I need to, like, there's no, like, for example, that last run that we just reset on, I can't run a Brave Abra. It's basically a death. A Brave Abra will never do anything, not even synchronize. Might have considered keeping it if it was synchronized, but I think we just reset that and move on with our lives. You know? And I also am going to stick with running only Chimchars, and I'm going to try to be selective about the Chimchars we run. Because I think I have to be. Alright. Shame too, because if it had been like, even if it had been like bad IVs and it had been synchronized and it had been neutral nature, let's say, I would have definitely kept it. But alas. Alright. So, also per what we discussed yesterday, I will be resetting for a good Chimchar. So we'll save here. And I haven't done this at all in our first like 20-ish attempts in this game, but at this point, I think I know enough. I gotta be picky. What do we get? I'll run it. It's close. This attack and special attack aren't amazing, but the nature's fine. It has 3 31s, and importantly, 31 in the speed specifically, and the bulk's good. So I'll run this. This one's right on the line, but I think it's a keeper. Okay, again, nickname theme is plants or flowers. Any kinds go. Can even be like trees, herbs, whatever. I found Ember Glow as a plant for Chimchar yesterday, and I think we're gonna keep that. Seems really good. But I'm open to suggestions on like anything else as we encounter random Pokemon that we might encounter. All right. Infinite Mental to play this game, guys. Infinite Mental. All right. Okay, let's go fight May. It's funny, like, I feel like all the starters are fine against the opposing starter matchup, but I feel like you actually really need, the level advantage specifically on this one. Because, like, I feel like if you don't have it, you probably lose to this Mudkip, which is hilarious. Like, look how much a crit would do, man. It's crazy. My bad. Yeah, Abra is a super interesting one from last run because we reset on it, but it's not like, it's just one of those mons that's like, for example, like Togedemaru, one of the best Pokemon in the game. You don't complain about any Toge you get. I've only had one Togedemaru in all the attempts we've run, And like whatever the IVs are, you don't complain. You're like, great, I'll take it. However, I feel like it's different for Abra. Or Abra like can be amazing depending on what you get. If you get like a Synchronize and a Good Nature, it's incredible. But if you get a Brave Inner Focus one, like what are you even doing with your life? Which is why we reset. It's literally a death. It's never gonna do anything. So, all right. We just talked about this because we literally reset after one encounter just now, but we're coming here in case we get Natu or Abra, like I was just talking about for sync. So this will be our first encounter of the run. We're up to attempt 26 now. Let's see. Okay. Can be early bird or inner focus. This is a pretty good encounter though. It's funny, we didn't have this, like we did like 15 or 20 attempts and never got it. And in the past like 10 attempts, I've had like 3 or 4. It's really weird, like just, okay. What kind of plant or flower would Natu be? Or Zatu, I guess. Oh, there's some good ones. Technically, there should be Bells of Ireland, but there's no way that's gonna fit. I think it's a good one. So we'll do this. All right, I think this is a keeper. Let's see. Do we actually get sync? We do. Okay, sync neutral is great. This is exactly what I was talking about, which is literally why we started here. Guys, I can feel the tides changing. Even though the first run that we started yesterday didn't work out with how we're doing things, I can feel myself getting my claws in this game, starting to make my own decisions, not going stale, remaining strong, and we will persevere and we'll put a good run together, I promise. It's okay. Like, its IVs are really good. It's just a shame that the special attack's low enough, but the low one, but it's like, you can't really complain about this in my opinion. Okay, where do we want to go first? I'm probably... Whatever we get here, I'll probably will sync, right? Like, nothing would not want a neutral nature here. I think it's completely reasonable. So let's fish here with 50% for party. Okay, cool. Nice. This is going well. It's actually... Like, I think this is behind, like, Lotad and Temple for me, but it's obviously good. Beautiful. Okay, plant a flower for Masquerain. I think this is a pretty easy one, right? I don't know why this sticks out to me, but it just does. I would say already better encounters than yesterday. Like, honestly. All right, would we sync neutral on 101? I think so. I think that's probably what we should do. Let's lead with this. See what we get. It's fine. Always the bunny. Always the bunny. We came up with a name for this yesterday, so we'll go with the same. I remember. Oh, we didn't check if Masquerain ended up getting the sync. We'll check after this. I don't think I checked IVs. It did get it. Okay, cool. IVs? Good, actually. This didn't get it. Minus Bedef is okay. One attack kind of is unfortunate. It's fine, though. Neutral nature on our fire type or no? I think honestly probably. Yeah. Okay. Do I need Pokeballs? No. Not yet. Okay. Interesting. Honestly, I can go right out into you, just in case damage is actually a thing. Can think about whether we want neutral nature on... I think this is a good encounter paired with Chimchar, though, because they do very different things. We can think about neutral nature on the grass type. Probably, I think. Okay. What kind of flower would this guy be? I think there are probably some very obvious ones, right? Yeah. Actually, I saw this one yesterday, and this is what it's going to be. Nice. All right. Yeah, I think we'll go... I think we will go neutral sync for... Do I need to buy Pokeballs? No, I'm good. Neutral sync for the grass type as well. I think this is Flame Body or White Smoke, and Flame Body preferred. White Smoke fine. Did get the neutral though, and pretty good IVs. Okay, cool. White Smoke's not terrible. I think I'd rather have good IVs and the worst ability than like bad IVs and the right ability, to be honest with you. Alright, we get early Bug Bite, which is cool. Since Sync was literally our first encounter, we're gonna have so many hardy Pokemon. It's actually kind of crazy, but it's fine. Alright, so let's see up here. What do you got? Very good. Okay. Who's bulkier? Oh, what just happened? You are. Okay, let's go here. Okay, very happy with this. This is a good starting pack, I think. Tricky to turn this into a plant or a flower per nickname theme because it like already is one. We'll just go Poppy. I think that's what it's supposed to be, right? Very nice. One of the best Roxanne Pokemon. If not the best, honestly. Hitmonlee is probably the best. A good Hitmonlee, but... Did it get synced? It did. IVs are actually good. Okay, awesome. Alright, let's put these guys in. This is a much better starting pack than the run we went with yesterday, so can I complain? Probably not. Alright. Docile. Yeah, IVs are very solid on this. 31, 19, 31, 7, 29, 31. Okay. So like all of our nature zomas are gonna be hardy, except the bunny didn't get synced. It's okay though. Wish this had slightly better special attack, but it's fine. Okay. The problem with the not do Surskit combo is like, who do I candy, right? For Brawly? Probably Surskit. If those remain the only two options. This one's actually really physically bulky too, which is usually what you want on Brawly. Got good speed too, actually, which also can help. Okay. This thing's okay. Definitely not incredible though. But aren't all bunnies just like okay, you know? Only one attack, you know? It's like, meh. Wonder if the plus speed does anything for this though. It's interesting. It is like gonna be a fast bunny. Okay. I don't think I checked how good. Oh no, we did check how good this was, and it was actually quite good. That's right. Nature, got the hardy from the sink, right? And then IVs. 9, 25, 30, 22, 19, and 30. 9, 25, 30, 22, 19, and 30. Watch this run lose to the metronome, just because I don't really have the best stuff for it. I could see it. I could see it happening, guys. Also, right now, don't think I really have a... Yeah, we definitely need some... It's a good starting pack, but we're definitely going to need some assistance. Because I don't think I have a Carvana answer, to be honest with you. What nature is this? Hardy. Alright, got it. Cool. Definitely just go into wing attack crit 10. All right. Let's go. Punch him. Punch him. Punch him again. Burn him. Easy. Switch. Okay, Again. Wow. This actually doesn't kill. It doesn't always kill, rather. It's actually annoying, huh? Okay, yeah, let's switch. This is flash fire. So I can't ember it like it can do to me. But I can just kill it now. Okay, that works. Okay. So, a couple of things to do. Whew, so many orange berries to equip. Let's go. Alright, this is fine, I think. I do think we're, like, not the safest against the metronome stuff, but we'll get there when we get there. Probably trying a little bit too hard here, but it's okay. I don't even know what I really want to do on the metronome stuff. Like, to be honest with you, like, what do I actually do? That berry's all equipped, right? Yeah, nothing. I ate anything. Okay. It's definitely a little bit concerning. I mean, probably just Chimchar. So you could, like, yeah, it's not great. Gossifleur's the other interesting one. Or even the bunny. Bunny kind of frail though, huh? I think let's try Gossifleur. This is kind of sus though, to be honest with you. But I think that's what we should try to do. It's pure grass type, and I think I want to try to save Chimchar for Spinda. This definitely could go wrong though. Be really sad on this run in particular. I'm actually gonna sing turn 1. I know we can miss, but I don't really care. I think it's higher odds. Goes for metronome immediately. Okay, that's fine. This does nothing. Hit the sing, nice. No turns of sleep on this, let's go. Oh wait, can we get low roll and high roll? No, we cannot. Okay. Let's see. It's a water type move, it's fine. Glad we didn't go the fire type though. It's Inteleon's signature move. Okay, we're fine. Did nothing. Nice. Okay. Here, do I switch? It's gonna bring me an Oranberry range. I think I like going for Sing right now, and then switching to Chimchar. Maybe after it goes to sleep. Again, Sing can miss, but I think it's highest odds. It's gonna fake me out here, but that'll bring me in a berry range. Now I'm gonna try to get the Sing off. Okay, that's totally fine. Nice. No, I don't stay in, I switch. Maybe we can get good sleep turns. Nice. Okay, that's good. I think we're just gonna have to dodge one metronome. Okay, I guess two. Let's see. Didn't actually do as much as I thought it would. And it took some recoil. I don't think it's in range though. What's it gonna be? That's fine. Okay, nice. Perfect, we get through. Beautiful. Love to see it. Do I want to synchronize this encounter? Thinking about what's on the table, I think I do. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. Not a dupe. I was like, is it a dupe? We had this last run though. We don't have it this run. It's a good encounter. It's a ground type. It's pretty solid. It helps against the grunts. I don't know right now whether I have a Carvana answer or not. I'm kind of thinking I might not. We still have one more encounter, so we could get it, but yikes. We had a nickname for this. What was it? Cab Omba. Okay. Again, reminder, nickname theme is types of flowers or plants. Can be literally anything. Okay, so next encounter, we can drop... Actually, do we even want to drop anything? No, it's fine. Let's just go get it. We have to do the cutscene first, though. And I think for that encounter, sync neutral is good again. Lucky Duck Wally getting a Ralts. fine. Alright, then we're just gonna head over here. I think I have repellent on. Alright, yeah, let's try to sync neutral here, see what we get. That's good. That is good. However, I do really not know what we're gonna do on the grunts right now. That's annoying. Okay, I think I kind of got to switch. I could stay in once though. Okay, I thought I had it. I do still have an Oran, I can stay in again. There you go. Alright, so probably toxic flowers, right? Obviously. The encounters here are good, we just gotta... We have to get it there. Like, to the point where they do things that they want to do, which is past the grunts and Brawly, which I think is going to be tough. So it's a little bit scary. But it's a great encounter. Overall. Haven't had it in quite some time. We have really great encounters here. I mean, we have a few of what I would say are my preferred encounters, like, in general. Not all of them, but like, yeah. Very kind to me. Okay, so... First question, did we get synchronized on both? Not on this one, not on this one. Interesting, that's fine though. IVs are okay. IVs are goodish on this one. Guys, Carvana's looking like a problem. I'm serious. Always, yeah. I don't like even know what we're gonna do. It would be really sad to lose that run there, this run there, because this is such a good encounter box. But I really don't think I have anything that much for it. Kinda sucks. Okay, let's put these in the calc. Modest, huh? That's actually, like, fine, to be honest with you. I feel like this thing relies more on its special attack than it usually does on its physical attack anyway. Okay. It's bulky too, which is nice. It's very bulky. 31 HP, 31 speed def, and 19 defense. It's quite, yeah, this is actually pretty good the more I look at this. 231s on any random encounter that's like not the starter is always going to be great. These IVs are very solid. Yeah, okay, cool. I like this. You are less good in terms of IVs, but you are a fantastic encounter in general, so... This was modest, right? Yeah. Docile. So we didn't get the synchronized nature, but we got neutral anyway, which is what we were trying to sync. So same difference. Smog, scratch, sweet scent. And 2. Good spit def isn't bad. Okay. Let's import both these guys. God, I hate this next trainer. It's not even hard, I just don't like fighting him. I don't know why, I always say this, and it's just, like, annoying. Okay, so Gossifleur for sure, and then something to do with you. Chimchar, probably not to. Does Chimchar do enough? 50, 18 plus, this is 14, 32. That's not guaranteed enough. Okay, what about still land it? Yeah, that does enough. Okay, cool. And do you have enough HP? You do, and you do as well. So it's these two. Okay, cool. And then bam, bam, bam. And then this, and this is all good. And we can roll with this team. Okay, cool. Do I need anything other than orange? Nope. All right, let's put this together. This works. Yeah, Karana might be a problem, which would be really sad on this run. But we'll see if we can get a creative solution going. Maybe Gossifleur can do it, honestly. That's just bulky enough, you know? Did I turn Repellent back on? Did. Okay, perfect. Okay. Should be fine. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nice. Okay. Probably Sonic Boom, although I suppose overlapping ranges could make it aggro, but no. Fix. Got an Ember. You guys know the drill here. Got a Switch. Yeah, you just literally lose here if you don't equip Warrens. It's kind of funny. Okay. I can start with you. Oh, I'm white smoke, so it can't lower my defense. That's funny. Still trapped, huh? Okay. Got him. Okay, that works. Magikarp trainer next. What are we doing on that guy? Okay, so couple options. None of them actually that good, which is kind of comical. I think Chimchar lead, and we Mach Punch an Ember and stuff, yeah. Let's put this together. Okay, Chimchar, what's backup on that? Because Chimchar's not guaranteed to get through. Could be... What am I doing on the second one? Just rapid spin, yeah, so, okay, so you're good. Oh, actually, Natu is gonna be pretty good against that. Alright, let's bring Natu for sure. Bunnelby's okay. Actually not great, though. Need this. So 2 more. So just these guys, I think. Yeah. And is it Orans everywhere? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's put this together. We're good. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more it might have to be Gossifleur on the grunt. What else would I do, right? Oh, wait. I actually don't have... That's funny. Let's go do this again. I want to stock up before I leave. Okay. Before I leave for Doofer, that is, because you can't come back, right? Yeah, everyone's holding Orans, okay. Bounce crit on me. 28. Oh no, that's the wrong mod. 16. Alright, so we just gotta stay out of that range. Cool. This one should be fine. Yeah. Okay, this is faster than me, and it only has balance. It's choice band bounce. So we start with the Mach Punch to get guaranteed damage off, because it's priority. That did nothing, by the way. This next turn we Ember, because Mach Punch would miss, and Ember goes second, right? Now we Mach Punch. I think you guys get the idea. And try to whittle it down this way. Now we Ember. Non-crit range. No Para is good too. I think we're gonna get it. Unless I get paralyzed or something. Yeah, we're good. Good job, Chimchar. I'm impressed. Didn't think you could solo that, not gonna lie. This is over now. Here. Oh, damn. It's still fine. This is a Focus Sash Flail, so you just don't want to bring it down to like 1 HP. And you want to chip that, and then you want to kill it now. I'm surprised it did that much to Gossifleur, though. That's crazy. Good stuff. Okay, one more trainer before we have to figure out what we're doing on the grunt. I also haven't saved in a long time. So just in case something weird happens, let's do that. Okay. This next trainer, like, I have like a formula for it in my head. Like, this is how you should do this trainer. I just need to put the pieces of the puzzle together usually, like what goes where, if you will. Okay. Good bunch of encounters, but I think they're not so good for the easiest part of the game, which the easiest part of the game can be hard. So I think the pressure is on us a little bit to get them to the harder part of the game where they are good, which will be hard to do, I think, but we'll see. So I do have Bug Bite this run, which is nice. So I think we're going to lead with Sizzlepede here. Even though we're slower, we'll give that a Cherry Berry. And then I need a bulky Pokemon to pivot in always. So what Pokemon is that going to be? What's our bulkiest? I hate to break it to you guys, I don't really have one. Could be Gossifleur, maybe. Also could be Tympole. Is not bad. Both of them do the role actually pretty well. Alright, so one of those two. And then I don't have any like consistent flinching things. You're faster than Chinchino. What else do I have that's faster than Chinchino? That is speed time, but we can... Okay, Gossifleur is going to come out here. This and this. For sure, right? I think you also make sense. Does Monferno make sense here? Or whatever it's called? Yeah, it probably does. Okay. So leave Bunnelby and Surskit on the bench. We good with that? I think so. Yeah, let's bring these guys. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Good. I think it should be good. Okay. This fight's a little awkward sometimes, but I think this should be fine. Okay, that's actually really good because I'll just heal all this up. Beautiful. I'm actually gonna switch to Gossifleur now. It's fine. I'll try to kill it. I might not though. Okay, that's fine. Now I will go... I think just here is good, honestly. Yeah. Should kill. Beautiful. Okay, correct. Back to you. Alright, we can just switch right out of this. To you. Bug Bite the berry. Okay. Now, I'll go back here. Nice. It's just attack, honestly. It's fine. So always bait the attack into Thunder Wave into a bulky one is what we're doing. And then pivot out into something that can do damage. Can do it with Salandit. I think round crit is 19, so need to be a little bit wary, but we should be fine. Ugh. Gross. Okay. Well, gotta go back here now. It's Cherry Berry, right, for Thunder Wave stuff, so. That's unfortunate. Okay. Gotta try not to now. Just doesn't do that much damage. Oh, something's wrong with the not to. Let's fix that. This is the wrong move. Okay. Round crit on me is 18. Okay. Okay, gotta switch. Probably look to use Timpole at this point. Yeah. Oh, I get a hit off. Cool. That's good. Ember does kill. Round crit does 18, so we're fine. Nice. So this fight, you need to pay attention. It does require like some good pivoting, but like most of the time, if you've done your homework, you're fine. This isn't Oranberry, we're gonna bug bite it. Which we've done on all three of this trainer's berries. Okay. I am gonna switch out of this. I'm gonna go right into here. Stomp crit on me. 16, so just gotta be wary of that. Okay. I mean, I honestly think we switch. What's crit here? 12? We should be fine. Yeah, I'm not in range exactly. Try to Magical Leaf here, see what happens. I do need a switch now, which is annoying. Okay. So... I think we'll go here. And then what I should be able to do now is pivot here. Which should be good. Yeah. Just kill with bubble. So never switching into attract when I want to do damage is the key. Okay, so a little care required as you guys saw, but all in all, not too bad. Alright, so moment of truth. Do I actually have a Carvana answer? I was wondering about this. Do I or do I not? Damn good question. Okay. I think it's Gossifleur or bust. Be honest with you. Yeah, like, it should be fine. Kind of. Okay, we got to lead with Gossifleur. There's no other option. Just go for Magical Leaf. It's going to lower its speed, right? And then it's always going Bite or Poison Fang. Damn. Okay. So we have to lead Gossifleur. That's a must. And then Krogunk. What can I do on Krogunk? Salazzle? Or even... Actually... Oh, we gotta fix the thing here. 22 attack. Okay, so definitely Gossifleur is leading. It's my only option. Krogunk, I think I can just go straight into Natu no matter what. So Krogunk's easy. Also, I should be able to beat Execute with Sizzlepede. So it's just, what do I put around this Gossifleur to help with the Carvana? It's a good question, actually. Maybe Bunnelby is actually correct, huh? I think Bunnelby and Chimchar make the most sense here. That actually does still leave me with one more slot, though. Who would I want? Probably Salandit to help with Execute, potentially, although that has Confusion. Okay. But I could still come in and fire off a big Ember, potentially. Okay, yeah. I think I've got this, kind of. Okay, yeah, these are definitely the 6, and then we're just gonna have to figure it out. Gotta be Gossifleur here. Bringing Bunny because I kind of just have nothing else to bring that's gonna be good, to be honest with you. Okay, I think this should be Pecha. I think you can be Orin. This one, Pecha. This one, Cherry, I'm pretty sure. And the last 3 are probably just Cherry, honestly. Alright. Perfect. I think this is it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here. I think we have it. I don't know if we're gonna win or not, but I think this is what we should bring to the fight. All right, let's do it. Yep. Good luck. We gotta win here because the encounters are very good. Like, I think the grunts look tough, honestly. But like, these are very good encounters overall. Love to keep them alive to try to get them to a later part of the game. The only reason the grass type works here is because this Gossifleur is bulky enough to make it work. The worst case is bite flinch. There's one overlapping roll. If that happens, kind of just screwed, but does this kill? It might. It doesn't. That's fine. Poison Fang or Bite here. We knew this could happen. Got to switch. The reason Eldegoss works here is it gets that chip and it also gets a speed drop. So I think I want to go Bunnelby. Nope, I can't do that. I can actually die to Bite crit. Okay. Then this is Bite or Poison Fang then. So it's gotta be this. I need to make sure of something though. I'm not faster with Eldegoss, right? Or else it's gonna go for Jet. Yeah, no. Okay. Have to go here. This is a little precarious. Unlucky. I should have been Pecha. It's fine though. Can't use this anymore. Okay. This doesn't matter. I can go not to. We always kill here. Yep. Okay, it's a nice thing about having a psychic type on this, or else it can be kind of annoying. And this execute is always bullet seeding me, which is actually kind of cool. You know what I could do? I could start leering. It's actually probably always leer here no matter what. It's a good idea, I think. Okay, it goes for Leech Seed. Interesting. I think I can just switch right into Sizzlepede and we're always going to win here no matter what. Bar Confusion crit, which it will not go for. But Bug Bite wasn't killing, but with the drop it will. So this is totally fine now. And I went Cherry for this. Perfect. Okay, this is over. We get through the grunt. Nice. As a reminder, you don't die to overroll poison in this game, so I don't need to worry about the Chimchar. I just always feel the need to say that. See? Alright, very good. What else we got here? Okay, this is great, because we have good encounters and we got through the grunt, which is, with our box, was a little awkward, but Gossifleur was able to save the day. Alright, what do we want to do? We have 3 encounters now, 1 fighting type and 2 water types guaranteed. I think I want to sync on all of them, so we'll start here. For sure. Got a couple water resists in the bag, which is nice. I think, yeah. Okay, let's focus if I was getting the water types. I have 3 water weaknesses. Because we bring this. And I don't have a good Pokemon to bring. Can I get the fighting type first? And then have that for it? Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, it probably is. Alright, I've had the fighting type would go here and here. Just make sure it doesn't have any rock moves, I think. Yeah. I didn't get the heart scale. Let's get that before we set sail. Okay. But I do have plenty of Pokeballs, I think. I think we bought them. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Any evolutions here? No, so everyone can just level up. New level cap unlocked, by the way, it's 17 now. I think I usually say no to this. Yeah, it's an interesting move, but that one we're taking though. Okay. Oops. Struggle bug. Yep. This looks promising, guys. Really does. I think we say no to this, honestly. Well, sure. Okay. Oh, wait, this does evolve. I forgot. Any reason to delay, though? No, right? Never. Yeah, never. Okay, cool. Just wanted to check. Hell yeah. Yeah. I have to get more coffee soon. It's all out. Got like a drop there. Okay. I think it's gonna be here, right? Yeah. Really sad about that Tyrogue from 2 runs ago. Would have been nice. Alright, now just to land it. Venom Drench? Probably not. Well. Maybe in some weird worlds. Ooh, nice. Okay. This might burn. I think it's just better than Scratch, honestly. Ember has some weird niche applications at times. Never gonna scratch anything with landed, that's for sure. So. Okay. Alright, so we're all set to go. Remember, once you set sail, you can't come back to Petalburg until you beat Brawley. So you want to, it's fine, but you want to make sure you have everything. We have Pokeballs because you can't buy any in Dewford. And we have the heart scale, so we're good. Let's equip berries though. Is everyone holding orange? They all should be. Alright, we got a couple of changeouts. Is it you? Nope. Alright, who? I think there was one more. Here, got it. Okay, everyone's holding orange. Got the heart scale. Got enough Pokeballs to catch these. Let's go. We're leading with not to because synchronize nature. Or synchronize the neutral nature. I think it's good on everything. It's only 50% chance to work, but like otherwise you just get in random nature, so. Alright, we're gonna get the fighting type first because I have better encounters for it. Let's grab the silk scarf though before we do anything. Alright, let's see what this has for me today. That Tyro we had 2 runs ago will never be replaced. It was so good, but it's okay. We have enough good encounters to supplement that. So, okay, let's see what it is. Okay, well, this would be just icing on the cake. So the Tyro with this box, we'd be really starting to move. Let's see what we get. If I sync the neutral nature, we're gonna wanna see higher attack than defense, because if that's the case, it's gonna be Hitmonlee. If it's a nature, then it's gonna get complicated. We're gonna have to look. All right, we're just gonna sing this. So it gets in the ball. Don't misclick run. Sure, it's fine. Counters are good this run. So far, anyway. This evolves into Hitmonchan, it's way worse, but... Here we go. What plant did we nickname this last time? Does anyone remember? What was it? Oh yeah, that's right. This was a good one. Nickname theme is plants or flowers. Any sort. It can be like an herb, trees, whatever. Just has to be a real one. And we had this last run, so we found this good one. Let's do that again. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it out right away, to be honest. What would I put away for the water type encounters? One of these. Who's bulkier? You are, okay. All right, take a break, buddy. This goes like somewhere here. All right, show me something good. Dude, what the hell? Show me something good. So we didn't get the sync, but we did get a neutral nature. Its IVs are... shit. It's probably gonna be a Chan. It's okay. Better than nothing. What are Tyrogue's stats like naturally? It's equal. So yeah, as this gains experience, it's going to, the attack is going to, the defense is going to get further away than the attack, and it's going to be Lee, or Chan, which sucks, but it's fine. All right, let's level it up. Hitmonchan's still fine, it's just not as good as Lee. It's like 1 stat off, dude. Oh, it sucks so much. Okay. Is there any chance that it's ever the same? Probably not. I would take top over Chan. Okay, well, regardless, let's go get our water type encounters. So 107 is going to be what? Of course, it's fine. Whatever, man. It's all good. I'll take it. Like, this isn't the best encounter, but the encounter, we have some really good encounters on this run, so I can't really complain about getting this here. It's also a Slateport dupe, which gives you better odds for Qwilfish, so that's nice. Immediate wake up, huh? All right, plant or flower for Remoraid or Octillery. I don't know, man. Oh. Okay, there's an octopus tree, actually. I mean, I can't imagine anything being better for this theme than that. I feel like I'm gonna learn a lot about plants this new theme, which is kind of funny. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So I'm gonna check it out now because having that in party is better than having Scentiscorch for the next water type capture. Actually, that's correct. Let's bring this out. Let's level it up. Wonder if we got the sync this time. We haven't gone the past couple times, but I guess it is just a 50-50, right? Did get the sync. It's actually really good. Okay. That's fine. I can't really complain about that. All right, up to, oh, we gotta heal. To the next route we go. 106, perfect. All right, let's see what we got. That's pretty good. Okay, nice. I have a lot of the encounters you want to have a run that once it's past like Roxanne/Brawly area, particularly Brawly, that you want to try to like ascend into Watson into mid game. But I think our struggle is going to be in the immediate future because we need to get it there. And like, just because some of the we have some of the encounters we want that are going to be good mid game, I don't know how good they are early game specifically. But usually you want these anyway because early game is considered the easiest part of the run, which is kind of true, and also the fastest to get back to. You can just reset and get back there pretty quickly. But the difference here is we have some really good ones to get there in mid game, so we need to get it there though. It's going to be tough. I think we can do it though. We have a Tyro, which is going to be, even though it's going to be Chan, it's going to be good on Roxanne, and I think Eldegoss is one of the best Pokemon for Roxanne. We also have that. Alright guys. If Choodle were a flower or a plant, what would he be? Oh, they like human food. That's so funny. Okay. Colored greens won't fit, so we'll do these. save. All right, let's level that Choodle up. Sometimes you can use this as a Murkrow answer. I mean, what the hell am I gonna do on Frillish? Eldegoss? Can I really do Eldegoss for both Frillish and Tortuga? Oh, it is Shell Armor. That's sick. I feel like... Okay, well, it's a Shell Armor bot. Because it's 30 HP, 29 defense, but 0 attack. Did I get the... I did get the Sync Nature. It's fine. It's okay. It is Shell Armor, which is good. Okay. Let's put these in the calc. So... Tyrogue. Steadfast. Quirky. Moves. If there's like one overlapping level that we can, I don't think there is gonna be. I don't think it's ever gonna be. Once we put it in the calc, we can check. Is it ever gonna be like at a certain level where the attack and defense will be the same for like one instance so that we can get top instead of Chan? I don't think so. It's unfortunate. 12 and 7. Okay. The IVs are actually pretty bad. There's 5 single digits. I mean, and it's gonna evolve into the worst Hitmon out of the 3. But it's still a Hitmon. Okay. Sure. This guy, on the other hand, is good. Lock on. Party. These IVs are great. Now this is the IV set I wanted on the Tyrogue. This would have been great. This would have turned into Lee, and we would have been loving life. But it's okay. This is a night. This is like the best Remoraid I've ever had. Remoraid's not amazing, but like if you're gonna get one, this is probably the one you want. Damn. Okay. Cool. Good job, Remoraid. Your IVs look great. Choodle. I mean, it's a battle armor bot. If it's gonna have 0 attack, I'd rather it be battle armor, although both abilities are okay. Or shell armor, whatever it's called. Alright, so it is shell armor, which is cool. It has, for moves, some stuff that I can use. It so clearly wants to be battle armor because it's not only is it doesn't hit hard, but it also has like actually very good HP and defense. So we can like pair this with intimidate, and it probably can be pretty physically tanky, which is nice. Okay. All right, let's look at the rest. Is anything gonna evolve? Besides Monferno? No. We're always evolving this, right? Yeah, because we don't get low sweep. Okay, and we definitely want that. Let's do this real quick. I think I usually go Flame Wheel, Ember, Low Sweep, Mach Punch. Or rather, Low Sweep, Mach Punch, Flame Wheel, Ember, yeah. Okay. Low Sweep. Hell yeah. Alright, let's look at this. Docile nature. Okay, 31, 1931, 7, 29, 31, 31, 29, 7, 31, 19, 31. Beautiful. Not too. All right, gotta go back to the box. Level 17 now. Says 22 attack, but it got a new move, right? Yeah. Air Cutter, Confusion. The rest is the same. Okay. Surskit. Oh, Bun will be next, right? Oh, that's not actually true. It was Surskit next. These are out of order. Yeah. Wait, how did that happen? I accidentally did something there. Okay, Surskit is level 17. And just learned a new move and that's it. So this is 17 attack and I got Struggle Bug. Not 17 attack, sorry. Oh, it was 17 attack. I was thinking it wasn't 17 attack because it was level 17. I thought I transposed my numbers, but just both. Okay, cool. Bunnelby did not get leveled up. So you're going to learn any moves, bud? Yeah, you're going to learn a bunch. Okay, let's actually withdraw you. Make it easier on us. I think my internet just blipped. Now it looks like we're back.